Sound, power, from the roots to the airwaves. Hippie Fari live on WTHC radio. From the vinyl to the vibes, yeah, the signal stays strong. Roots in the system, play the truth in the song. High-strung hippie with the mic in his hand, broadcasting consciousness across the land. Friday night fire, no slack, no disguise. Real reggae wisdom under red, gold, green skies. From the studio.
Brought to you by WTHC Radio, Stoner Records, and the Hippie Broadcasting Network. The following broadcast is being filmed in front of a live audience. Now, here's your host, Scotty the High-Strung Hippie.
Ooh, man, I love that intro. Let me tell you guys something. I is alive and well. You're tuned in to Hippie Fari Reggae Rootscast on WTHC Radio. This is a Hippie Fari live broadcast dedicated to roots, culture, and conscious reggae music. Hippie Fari Rootscast airs every Friday from 8 to 9 p.m. right here on WTHC Radio, recorded live in the Omen Honey Media Studios in the beautiful state of Florida. And I am your host, Scotty the High-Strung Hippie. And the Rootscast is a space created for reasoning, reggae, and creative flow. And every week we sit down with the artists, musicians, and industry professionals to talk story, spirit, music, and I consciousness. We're digging into the roots behind the sound. We play their music, we share their message, and we reason honestly about life, creativity, and one love vibes. So the Hippie Fari movement is rooted in unity, awareness, and love for the culture. So settle in, ganja up, and listen hard. Now I got a real quick PSA. We're actually mentioning this on every show that we do. Just go ahead and head over to change.org and search Peter Tosh murder case. Justice was denied, and sign that petition to reopen the Peter Tosh murder case. Henry K. from he was a host of Rootsland podcast, has started this petition. So go over, read about it, and sign it for us, man. We definitely appreciate it. So tonight we have a special guest in the studio. We got a band that's been moving fast and leveling up quicker than most, proving that hard work, authenticity, and good vibes still matter in this scene. And I love watching bands like this grow in real time, especially when hard work matches the vision. In under 2 years, they've gone from building momentum locally to sharing stages with major artists and locking in tours, turning heads everywhere they play. Now we're going to talk about their recent shows, the road ahead, new music that's already out, some unreleased tracks, and the evolution of their sound, including bringing a really awesome bass player into the family that I love dearly. So we're definitely going to talk about him too. I remember telling Scott early on, I was like, you guys are going to be on tour in a year. And there you go. Boom. They're about to do it. So this one's full circle. We've had them on before. Very excited about this. So settle in, spark one up if that's your thing, and let's catch up with the homies. This is Floridaze live on Hippie Fari Reggae Rootscast. Welcome, Scott Lonker, to the show. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yes, doing great. How are you, man?
I can't complain, man.
Obviously not.
Dream.
Yes, absolutely. That's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm loving your new look, dude. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's not my new look. It's a temporary look. But yeah. Thank you.
Yes, man.
Thank you for being
right
kind.
on, my friend. Well,
hey,
it's been
it makes the podcast episode not even rarer, you know.
I like it.
Never gonna see him like this again. Like,
yes, I like that, dude. Yeah, it's like a one-off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, right, there you go. Exactly.
Yes, a custom. I love it, man. It's been a minute since you've been on the show.
Yes,
I think it was like 8 months. Can't believe time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun, man.
Sure does, brother. So, for anyone new tuning in, how would you describe where Floridaze is right now compared to the last time that we talked?
You know, man, we're blessed. You know, I can't really complain about anything. You know, everybody has their ups and downs, you know, in a group. You know, there's a lot of moving pieces to a band that it takes to work. But, you know, we're blessed and we can't be more grateful than what we've accomplished and what we have in store in the future.
Right.
You know,
That's awesome, man. Yeah, the last time we talked, things were moving, but now they're moving fast. It seems like it.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like I said, I'm just happy to be along for the ride, man. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. So you've been in a band. How long has it been now, man? Is it less than 2 years, right?
Yeah, a little over a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now when you really sit with that, like does everything you've accomplished kind of feel real yet? Because I mean, that's a really short period of time. You've already played with some really big artists. You played some amazing venues, man. Like right
Yeah,
right out of the gate,
I
dude.
you know, I have a great team, man. I don't do it by myself.
Sure.
People that help me book, and they help me book shows. They help me, produce music and everything. So it takes a team to do stuff. Um, that's really all I can say about it. That's what it takes. You got to find a closed circuit of like-minded people that want the same goal.
Right. And do you think that's what clicked so early that helped you gain that momentum? Because some bands, literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been in bands. We've been together like 3 or 4 years. We have like 2 tracks out. Some bands take a decade to go on a tour, man. So,
Well, I mean, honestly, man, nothing against like bands that maybe have hold on, I gotta turn this thing off. I have that AI gimbal thing is kind of messing with me. But
it's messing with me too. I was like,
yeah, why is it moving? It just turned on all of a sudden. Sorry
that's
about that.
funny.
But nothing against people that are still working hard. It takes a lot of hard work and consistency.
Yep.
To do anything, because we're independent. We don't have a label behind us pushing anything. So we're just, me and the guys and the team, we just work hard and work together, and we try to get it done. And that's just what you got to do, man.
Do you think you want
can't
a
let
label?
nothing stop you.
That's right.
I mean, there was hurdles along the way.
Sure.
There's hurdles now, but those never stop coming. You got to get used to jumping them. You know what I mean? So, and if you really, you got to have a love for music that you really want to do this stuff. You can't be halfway in. You can't be lukewarm. You got to be all the way hot.
Yeah. You got a whole ass it, no half assing it in this, man.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a difference in musicians and hobbyists.
Sure.
And because it takes a lot of sacrifice.
Sure.
To travel,
family time. Yep.
Family time. You're like, yeah, like I got 4 kids, and I got a wife and 4 kids, and I miss time with them, just like a lot of other musicians that I know do the same thing.
Sure.
And that's just the kind of the sacrifice you make in order to do stuff like that. And that's really all about how life is. It's all about what you sacrifice and for what it's for.
Yes,
if that makes sense. So
absolutely, 100%. And I know you'd mentioned you said you didn't have a record label back in you. Is that something that you would want, or do you want to stay independent?
I ain't never gonna say no, but
right.
At the same time,
Yeah,
I ain't never had an opportunity that way either. So
right.
I've always the underground Florida reggae scene has done very well by me. So
right.
That's all I know, man. That's all. I don't know what it's like to have I'm sure it's nice. I don't know what it's like to have a label behind you, but I'm sure it's nice. I mean,
yeah.
But
absolutely, yeah.
We're not doing bad either ourselves.
Right. Yep. So, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
100%. And I think it's coming, man. And for reasons like this, you have a track out, Reflections with Michael Sky.
Yes.
Yes, and I think that's one of the reasons you guys gain momentum so quickly too, is because you make kick-ass tracks. When I just saw you guys at the last show you played this like ska style song that was about your buddy. That was just
it's a new song off our new album coming out. It's called The Ballad of Johnny Dope.
Yeah, I was dancing my ass off. I was like, this
thanks, man. Yeah,
it was incredible, man.
Thank you. Shout out to Michael Sky for hooking us up with the awesome verse. He's a buddy.
Can you kind of talk about that song for a minute?
Oh yeah, of course. What you want to know, man?
Like, what was the lyrics, for example? What were you thinking when you wrote it? How was it? Did you do it in the studio? How was the studio time?
The studio time was great. We all get together sometimes, and sometimes we record at home too. We do a mixture of both.
Yep.
But man, my parts, I wrote the chorus in my verses, and Michael wrote his verse, obviously.
Right.
But when I was writing the song, man, it was really it's really about growing as a human. As more like, it's not like growing into like maybe not just as a better person, but recognizing where like the issues that you have are rooted at.
Wow.
You know, and it causes like cracks in your surface to where you're like, hold on, like, you know, you all, because, you know, you're your own worst critic and
Right.
stuff. And let me turn that off. Oh, there we go. So it's like you're always your own worst critic.
Sure.
So, and at the same time, you have to learn that it takes like mistakes in order for you to learn from them.
It does.
And you know, and grow from them.
That's
so
right.
that's really what really the verses are about, you know, like going through and saying sorry to people you've wronged and,
right,
you know, taking accountability on that you wasn't perfect, but obviously no one is.
Sure.
And not being too hard on yourself, all while, you know, growing and understanding your mistakes at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, you know.
That's amazing. You hit the nail on the head with me. I'm actually going through that right now, spiritually and emotionally. You know, I'm going through that. You know, there's changes. Looking at the reflections. You know, like this is what I can do better next time to make myself better. I'm actually consciously, daily doing that. You know, and I forgot for a second, but it's actually a breath of fresh air when you realize you still have the ability to make positive changes.
I hope the song resonates with you, man. It helps you through it a little bit.
It certainly will.
So that's really what that's what I hope the most, I guess, with that one.
That's beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely open your ears. This is Reflections, Floridaze with Michael Sky.
Used to point my finger, used to blame the world. Had a storm in my heart and a pain I never heard. Covering my eyes with pride and fear. But the mirror don't lie, it's crystal clear. I see cracks in my reflection. No shame, just constant vibration. A little love to cure all this pain is what I need today. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. Living this type of way. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. I said sorry to the ones I hurt along the way. Yeah. Learn the hard road leads to brighter days. Now I'm breathing deeper, learning patience along the way. Yeah. Cause forgiveness leads to better ways. I see cracks in my reflections. No shame, just constant vibration. A little love to cure all this pain is what I need today. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. Living this type of way. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. You better listen up. I'm calling out your bluff. Cracks in the pavement when the road is rough. And check your attitude and lighten up your mood. See your reflection in the mirror looking back at you. It seems we got a long ways to go. I'm telling you, but you already know. Life gets hard and you'll have some questions. Learn from mistakes, it'll teach you a lesson. I see cracks in my reflections. No shame, just constant vibration. I see cracks in my reflections. No shame, just constant vibration. A little love to cure all this pain is what I need today. Living this type of way. Oh, no, no, no. Living
this type of way. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Living this type of way. Oh no, no, no. Living this type of way.
Nice, man. That is awesome, dude. I like when it goes to when you like I see the cracks in the mirror, my reflection, and actually the melody kind of went like up a note. It's like a feel good song. You know what I'm saying? That's great, dude.
Yeah.
Carried you through, and then when the horns hit, yeah, that's nice, man. I really like that a lot, brother. Fantastic.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yes, that's beautiful, man. Right on. So, thank you so much, and that's Floridaze right there. If you're just tuning in, this is Hippie Fari Reggae Rootscast. We are live with Floridaze, Mr. Scott Lonker. So, let's kind of talk about the recent show that you just did with Ian Young. That was an absolutely fantastic show, man.
Yeah.
How'd that come together, and what was that experience like? That was a great show, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, man. We it was great. Ian's a great guy, wonderful person. He we were contacted by the booker for that night at the venue to play the show, and it was an awesome experience. You know what I mean? Anytime we can go play for a group of people and show some new music is always a good time. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, man. Yeah, and that was great. You guys pulled out some tracks that are coming up. Like I said, that ska track is off the charts. It had me dancing my ass off. You guys did a really great cover of Tribal Seed song. Nailed it. It was great.
Oh, thanks. I'm a big Tribal Seeds fan myself.
Yes, me and my wife are diehards, bro. Diehards. That's
nice. Well, how can you not? It's a great band.
100%, man. Yeah, we love them so much. So playing alongside like the more established artists, does that kind of? I mean, a lot of bands don't even think that they'll even be playing a lot of shows as young as you guys are, but then you're playing alongside these really established artists. Does that kind of push you harder, or are you just Scotty even keel the whole time, man?
I'll tell you what, man. Playing with the people we've played with, and just playing with like getting help alongside from Trevor, our producer Trevor Young.
Yep.
Just working with them, I have grown so much as a musician. Like I think before I started working with all these people that I didn't even know anything about music. That's my honest opinion of what I thought. I thought I did,
right,
but I did not. Like and I had lots to learn. I have a lot to learn. Sure. And I'm having a great time learning it, and it's just been a wonderful experience all around. As far as how much growth that I've experienced just from working with people that have done what I want to do, and and are willing to even help the little guy out. That's awesome all in itself.
Sure.
Because it's just a great experience, and I'm looking forward to what I can learn in the future.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, and you're definitely. I mean, you're really good at what you do, but you're humble too, and that's matters so much. You know what I mean? That's awesome, man. So
I'll try.
Yeah, absolutely.
My days, I'm sure. Like everybody else.
100%.
So, I mean, I do. I'm very driven. I can say that.
Yes, you are. You're a grinder.
Yeah, and I, my drive gets to me sometimes.
Right.
But also, everything comes in due time. I'm a firm believer in that. So
yes,
that's kind of my drive, and that kind of I ain't wrote a song about it yet, but I'm gonna write a song about how my drive and that kind of butt heads a little bit sometimes. But
yeah,
inspiration comes in about wild things. So.
That's it, brother.
Yeah,
absolutely, man. I can totally relate to that. So, all right, folks, grab your gear. It's smoke break time. So spark it up while we take a few and listen to these words from our sponsors. Much love. Don't go anywhere. More Floridaze coming up right after this quick break. This is Hippie Fari Reggae Rootscast on WTHC Radio.
What's up, everybody? It's Rich from Rebel Sounds Rising, and we are getting ready to celebrate our 2-year anniversary, February 7th at Rising River Brewery in McCungy, Pennsylvania, bringing you up close and personal sets with Rebel Family, Elephants Dancing, L&J Sessions, MSJR, and Dylan Peters. You're not going to want to miss this one. Tickets are selling fast, so get them at www.risingriverbrewing.com. Make sure you're there because you're not going to want to miss this. 2 years, Rebel Sounds Rising. See you there.
Are you searching for affordable products and great rosin? Well, look no further. Whether you're keeping it simple or going all out, we've got you covered. Sunny's for everyday deals, and Hash RX for that premium fire. Sunny's keeps your stash affordable, giving you value every single day. When you want the best, Hash RX. Oklahoma's premium live rosin. No solvents, no shortcuts. Affordable or premium, the choice is yours. Find us at Oklahoma dispensaries.
We're back. Beautiful thing, man.
What's up?
Yes, right on. So you're tuned in to Hippie Fari Reggae Rootscast on WTHC Radio. We're live in the studio with Mr. Scott Lonker from Floridaze. Bet you can't guess where they're from. Right out of Florida, man.
It's hard, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we got some more music coming up from Floridaze. Really excited about that. But let's talk about this real quick. You are officially hitting the road. We're excited about that. And the Hippie Fari is excited. We're going 3 shows with you guys. We're going to do a lot of filming, all that fun stuff, you know, at dinner, but just fun stuff like that, and make a nice tour documentary. So we're really excited about that. But talk to me about this upcoming tour, man. Where are you headed, and what are you most excited for?
Man, we're excited for all of it, to be honest. It's our first time doing it. It's my first time really doing a trip like this. We're starting April 10th in Virginia Beach with Vince Lee and the Hustle Shuffle.
Nice. Love Vince Lee. Shout out.
Yeah, Vince. But there might be somebody else I'm not going to say yet, but
nice.
Y'all might want to get your tickets early.
Yeah.
You know, Eventbrite, you know,
yes.
Floridaze, Vince Lee, because there might be some special guests show up. We don't know yet, but we're trying to work it out. Yeah, that's our first show, and then we're coming back and we're playing Prohibition Kitchen in St. Augustine.
Nice.
And then we're going back up. You can tell this is our first one because we didn't do the routing very well.
Exactly.
You know, but we're coming back up and doing 2 shows in the Carolinas. Well, then we're just hitting our home state, Florida, man, for the rest of it.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're playing Terra Firmata with Cario Reef, Mad Mellow, and Stony Fools. So
nice.
shout out,
right on.
Check those bands out.
Yes.
Cario Reef, Mad Mellow, and Stony Fools.
Yeah, Stony Fools kick ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, all of them do, man.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
we're going to rock Terra Firmata out in April. So you can find all this stuff on Facebook and, you know, Eventbrite, get your tickets because, you know, we're poor. We got to pay for it.
That's a great venue, too. Terra Firmata is an awesome venue. It's like big enough to pack a lot of people, but it's small enough to still be intimate. So when it's packed, it's like it's fucking packed, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and for all the people of Stewart, if you're listening,
right,
our tickets are only going to be $10.
That ain't bad.
So, you know, 4 bands, $10. Come on out.
$250 a band,
you know?
bro. That is nothing. It's cheaper than a candy
well,
bar.
you know, we like jamming, and we want people to come enjoy it. That's our main goal is to people enjoy the music. You know, we're not trying to, you know, kill you with the ticket price, you know. So
sure, 100%.
I charge $5 if Eventbrite would let me.
Right? They got to get their cut.
Oh, well, yeah, you got to charge 10, but yeah, at the same time, you know, I would, but we're gonna have a good time, man, and awesome venues we were blessed at. We'll be out in St. Pete at Grand Central Brew House too.
Nice.
So yeah, we're hitting all sides of the state and up the East Coast of Virginia. So
that's beautiful.
That'll be awesome.
Hell yeah. And speaking about what you were just saying about you would sell the tickets for $5 if you could. I love country music. I was listening to the country radio station the other day at work while I was driving the tractor. And what else are you going to listen to when you're driving a tractor?
Hey, right
just
on.
Makes sense, bro. But I forgot which artist it was. He's a huge charting artist. And his meet and greets, he doesn't charge extra. That's whoever gets the meet and greet tickets first. He lets them do it for free because he's like, I'm not going to charge.
Awesome. That's
people.
a great plan, I think.
Yeah, he could charge $500. He's like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
charge people who want to meet me. He's like, that's kind of messed up. So
yeah,
but,
use it like a drawing, like the first 20
yeah.
tickets.
Yeah, he does it away, but he doesn't charge anybody. Whoever gets it. But that's awesome because he could be making an extra 10 grand on it. He's not. You know,
Oh yeah,
I love
yeah,
that,
man.
bro.
I mean, I think that's an awesome idea.
It is.
For
Yes.
sure.
Definitely an awesome movement. And I do remember telling you early on when you were first on the podcast, I swear I told you, I was like, you know, in a year coming up, you're going to be on a tour, man. I know it. And look at that, man.
You did.
I like being right.
You did, but I'm glad.
Did you think so? Did you think you were going to be on a tour, like a big one? Like this is actually a pretty decent sized tour. Some bands like we're going on tour, they go to 5 places.
Yeah, no,
You're doing a full on tour, bro.
It's only the beginning, man. I'll say that.
Sure.
We got a lot planned. We're gonna try to go out to out in June. We're gonna try to shoot out to California with Skylar Lutz.
Ooh, nice.
And play a couple shows out there. That's kind of we're gonna start planning that here soon.
That's great.
And getting that in the works. And just that's our whole main goal, man, is to come out with new music and tour around, and that's just kind of what we want to do, you know.
That's beautiful, man. What's the biggest learning curve getting ready for a tour? Is it music? Is it mental? Or is it just handling the grind? Or was it obviously the what you just mentioned, the routing?
Yeah, logistics really.
Sure.
You know, you gotta work, you know, being in a band is so much work. Like people think it's just, you know, people think you just pull up with your instrument and you just, you know, record with a little microphone and
well, when you're Metallica and you're making 20 million,
everybody wants to be your friend, you know.
Yeah.
You know, everybody, they think that, but it really takes a long, hard grind, like early mornings, late nights. You know, it's like you're always working all the time.
Sure.
You know, and it's like the business side of things, like with touring, you know, you got to worry about feeding everybody. Where's everybody going to sleep? Are they going to sleep comfortably? Are they not? You know, what happens if we get a flat tire? What happens if somebody gets sick? You know, these are all these factors you have to go in, and it's stressful sometimes. But you know what? In my eyes, it's worth it. So that's why we do it.
You love it.
Like I said, I have people. I don't do it by myself, so I have people that help me along the way. So you definitely need that as well, and that's very important. You know,
100%, man. Yeah, there's strength in unity, build that community, teamwork, especially doing a tour like that is that's pretty impressive, though, man. Right on. Definitely proud of you guys. You definitely deserve it. And let's do Floridaze some justice and drop another tune. Now, this track, I actually sent Scott my Spotify recap from 2025. The original one, I'ma Be All Right. I listened to this song, I believe it was 55 or 60 times in 2025. I was like, damn. I sent it to him. I was like, look, it was number one. But it's a great damn track. But this is a new one out. The remix featuring Trevor Young. It's I'm Gonna Be All Right dub fusion remix.
Yeah, it was actually mixed by Ian Young.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, he's got a great studio. His production ability is absolutely phenomenal, man. He's fantastic. Here it is, folks.
All I really know is I'ma be all right. Life's a little crazy.
Nice.
When times get tough, you gotta stand and fight. Resist the dark to embrace the light. But all I really know is I'ma be alright.
Yeah.
Life's a little crazy. Some other times you're gonna reap what you sow one day. You gotta stay tough now through the fight. No matter the pain, you hold your mind. But all I really know is I'ma be alright. going right and the vibe is wet. Hold your head strong, do what is right. Push through the dark to let your spirit fly. Rain or shine, you will rise above. Embrace the challenges with nothing but love. When time gets tough, you gotta stand and fight. Resist the dark to embrace the light. But all I really know is I'ma be alright. Life gets crazy some other times. You're gonna tough now through the fight. No matter the pain, you hold your might. But all I really know is I'ma be alright, alright. Yeah.
Welcome, Floridaze, new on the scene. Don't let anyone get in the way of your dreams. Keep pushing on past your ways to me. Think you're at the end, but this is where you begin. Gonna live your life before you say goodbye. But
All I really know is I'ma be alright no matter what comes my way.
Had to throw that in there, man. Yeah, that's great, dude. I absolutely love dub reggae all the way from the early 70s until now, man. And the thing, if you do a dub reggae song wrong, you can really mess it up. That was great, man. The bass,
Thanks.
that bass just ripped in there. And I love when it went into when the hard hits and you started tapping that ride cymbal, ding, that really added a dope accent to it, man. And the scratching,
Ian,
hell yeah.
Ian did a good job, man. He did great. So
Yes. That was great, man. Yep. I love the scratching though, man. Love that shit. That was fantastic, man. So
Thanks.
what was the mindset going and writing it? You were just like, we need a dub song. What was that your idea? Did somebody mention it? Because like I said, they're kind of difficult.
It was my idea.
Nice.
Honestly, I seen I'm trying to remember what was it. I seen a dub remix of a friend showed me. And I was like, well, that's cool, dub remix. And it kind of got me into looking at what dub was and stuff like that. And, Ian's really big on authentic stuff. So
yes,
I couldn't call it just a dub remix because I wanted him to add the DJ scratching. Like that was one of the things I wanted in it.
Yep.
And he was like, well, authentic dub doesn't have scratching in it.
Right.
So, and you got to respect that. So I was like, well, how about calling it a dub fusion?
There you go.
Because it's fusion different.
Yeah.
I always I like experimenting with music, I mean, who doesn't?
Yes.
And that's just an idea I had, and it turned out real well, so.
That's beautiful, man.
I'm glad it did.
Yep. Definitely stoked on that. Have you ever heard of, it's called UK Steppers? It's a type of reggae music. They had the Steppers beat, which is the 4 to the floor with the bass drum and the hi-hat hit at the same time. It's like, well, the UK kind of Steppers went over to the UK, and it's real heavy bass in the background, so it's almost like reggae rave. It's absolutely incredible. But it's a lot of dub, but it's like dub on steroids, man. If you like dub, you should definitely. I'll send you some stuff, man. It's
send it to me.
It'll get you going. You'll love it, man. So how do these newer songs that you're coming out with now? How does that compare to the material that you started with?
Oh, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, our album Floridian, we're calling it Floridian Apocalypso.
Yes.
It's you know, it's just some meaningful songs that I wrote that each have a meaning to them, and they have a good message, and it's like a collection of good message songs that we have.
Nice. Like an anthology or whatever
Lessons
you
that
want to
we've
call it.
learned and stuff like that, and
Nice.
we just want to share that with everybody. So, you know,
That's great.
and yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
I'm loving the positivity coming out of Floridaze, man. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? That's what life's all about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
All,
for sure.
all I know is I'm gonna be all right, brother.
That's
So are
right.
you like experimenting more now than you were in the beginning, or do you kind of feel like your sound is locked? And
No, there's always experimenting, man.
Yeah.
We you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to just have one sound, you know. I'm real big on every song sounding different.
Sure.
Um,
Okay.
you know, I nothing against people that find their sound and they stick to that, you know, much respect and all the love in the world. But at the same time, that's just not my thing.
Right.
You know, and I like I play music out of the love for it, and I like making different kinds, you know.
Yep.
Like I'm thinking about making a Floridaze, you know, ska punk album
That'd be
one
great.
time. I got some songs like, you know, kind of like the Ballad of Johnny Dope we played,
Yes.
you know. That would be cool if we had like a little 6-song EP
That'd be
or
real
punk
cool.
EP or something, you know.
I love that shit,
And
man.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't really want to like I have a vision for this album we're making. Like we do, we have a vision for it, and that's what we're making for this album. But that vision
Right.
might change in the next one, you know. So
Yes.
you
Yep.
know, who knows? Wherever
That's beautiful.
inspiration hits you, man, that's where you go. You know. So.
Well, if you make a country album, I'll still listen to it because I love country.
I love country music. I'm a big
I
Earl
love
Haggard
it.
fan, Waylon Jennings.
Yes.
That's the stuff I grew up listening to in Central Florida, man.
That's fantastic music. Yep. Jamaica,
Yeah.
man, it was huge before reggae. They listened to a lot of country music in Jamaica, man. It was
yeah.
really big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just
Johnny
beautiful
Cash.
music. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So let's kind of talk about something. I got a one of my really good buddies, probably one of the coolest people on the face of the earth, man. Julio. He's your bass player now. So
Yes.
can we kind of talk about that for a minute? How did that come together, and what has he added to the band's chemistry? Because he knows how to play. He rides that bass guitar, man.
Oh yeah, Julio's great. He was a great addition. You know, music, like I said, music is hard, and sometimes you know, sometimes people can't really do what the project calls for. So we were in need of a bass player, and Julio. You know, we had a couple hired guns, a couple fill-ins here and there, and because we like to, if we want a band member, we want somebody that's here to stay. You know, somebody that really wants to do it. You know, and Julio is a great fit, man, and he came and auditioned and wanted to be a part of it, and we're glad to have him to the team. You know, he's a great guy.
Man. Yeah, I always say, I mean, I'm a percussionist, but I still say in reggae music, reggae style music, bass is the most important. It's that low end, man, and that this kind of music it matters. It really matters a lot, and he's definitely a great addition. So,
oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure, and a great human being at that.
Oh,
that
that's
really counts.
yes.
Too. You know, you gotta sleep in the same room with a lot of these guys a lot of the time. So if you can't trust them, then that's a problem. You know,
exactly. Yep, sleeping with your jeans on with your wallet in your back pocket. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's funny, man. So as things are getting bigger, how are you keeping that brotherhood tight? You know what I'm saying? Keeping everybody kind of reeled in. I know it's just tough to do. I'm a manager at work. I'm not going on the road with these people and sleeping in the same room with them and wondering how they're going to eat, and that's tough. So, what's your?
I think it's a big thing of like just everyone, you know, respecting each other and everybody pulling their own weight.
Sure.
Don't let bad habits aggravate other band members and stuff like that. But sometimes, you know, I mean, everybody's human, you know.
Sure.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
And you know, but we make it, you know, so far it's worked. So we'll see. We've had some ups and downs, but you know, nothing that killed us yet. You know.
Right.
I'll say that. You know, the train keeps going.
Amen.
You know, so that's really all I gotta say about that, you know. So
yes, sir.
that's And that's about it. You know?
That's a beautiful thing, man. So looking ahead, let's go. Let's see. You're already a little over a year. Kind of look 2 years ahead. Do you think that far in advance? Kind of where do you see Floridaze headed next?
Just same thing we're doing now, man. We just want to make music and travel around and share it with people.
Right.
You know, we have I will say this, we got the Sea Key Tiki Fest coming up. And I don't know if you've ever been to that, but you're on our list if you want to come.
Yes, 100%.
It's May 1st through the 3rd in Cedar Key, Florida. It's like
beautiful.
I don't know if you've ever been out to Cedar Key, but it's the whole old school Florida vibe.
Right, yeah.
And it's you know, it's a great place to go hang out. And we're gonna be jamming with Ted from Pacifier.
Nice.
And who else? We got Cass Haley's gonna be out there with us.
He's
Flop
great.
Republic, Stony Banks. It's just a bunch of great artists all on one little island for 3 days, and every venue there, every little bar is gonna have a live band in it, no matter where you go, and it's gonna be awesome little 3-day festival.
That's fantastic. Oh, so it's a whole the whole city transforms into a festival.
Oh
That's
yeah,
awesome. That's
they're gonna be bussing people around and little golf carts and all kind of stuff, man. It's an awesome time. This is our 3rd year that we've played it, or no, 2nd year that we've played it.
That's awesome. Yes, that's great, man. And so obviously people are going to be coming out there. They're going to be seeing you live for the first time. A lot of people. What to you when somebody sees Floridaze live? What do you want them to feel after a Floridaze show?
Oh, that's a good question. I've never thought about that.
I figured you would have.
I'm a big. I want them to feel like you know, like they've had a good time, like they've had, you know, that feeling of, man, this was a good night,
right?
You know, like that's I had a good time with people, like, cause you know, you go to concerts with people you care about, people you enjoy being around.
Yes,
you know, so if I can make that time better with my music, then that's kind of the goal.
That's right. 100%.
And if you would be like, man, we went to the Floridaze show and I had a great time with my friends. If you had that feeling when you went home, and I did my job, you know?
Yes. Hell yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, created a positive experience for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Something I've been wanting to ask you, like I said, I know you're an amazing musician, and what you said earlier was kind of cool. You know, you're like, I thought I knew about music, but after working with these guys, you're like, I realized how much I had actually learned. But whenever you sit down to write a song, or do you sit down to write a song? What's the process, man? Is it the melody first? Is it the lyrics first? Does something just pop in your head?
To be 100% honest, you know, a lot of people do it different. You know, me personally, you know, some people have, like, some people came to me and been like, oh, let's have a writers meeting. And I'm like, what the hell is even that? You know, I write my songs if, like, I'm sitting by a nice piece of water somewhere, or I'm watching my kids play outside. You know, my wife could be over there just being herself, and I'm just watching her without her knowing.
Yep.
You know, or something like that, or, you know, maybe like a past memory of a friendship, or a memory of a childhood memory, maybe wherever inspiration. I hum a lot of stuff in my head at work.
Yeah, hell yeah, me too.
You know, when I'm out, because I work by myself in my job, you know, and in my day job anyway. But you know, and I'll hum something out, and I'll be like, wow, that's catchy, and I'll just write it down and work on it when I get home. You know, and that's kind of just, but that's just how I do it. You know, a lot of people do it differently. You know,
yeah, sure.
I've never been invited to a writers meeting with somebody.
Can you tell what is that? Can you tell me what it is?
It's like where a bunch of guys go with an acoustic guitar and write music together, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to one. That's my guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Right.
You know? I would like to write some music with people, you know, like
yeah.
You know, when I work with Trevor, it's kind of like writing, you know, together.
Yeah.
He helps out, you know, sometimes on lyrics, you know, more on this album, you know, but, you know, working with him's a great learning experience.
That's dope.
But at the same time, you know, I'm not opposed to it. It's just not how I usually do it. You know
right.
I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
100%, man.
So
when you set out to write those songs, and we were just talking about you're going to be playing live. Obviously, you're going on tour. have you ever set out to write a song where you're like, I'm writing this to make it sound good when I play it live, or is it more you just kind of more focused on the studio sound?
Yes and no.
Right.
You know, when you're in the studio, my thing is this: when you're in the studio, I think that is where you should show your musical talent, really.
Mhm. Sure.
Because the concert, I think you should be kind of, now don't get me wrong, you want your music to sound good,
Of course.
but I think your show should be more considered a performance
Sure.
than you're just someone listening to your music. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you're not only are people listening, they're watching at the same time.
Sure.
So it's like you have to think about all that when you're doing it, you know, and
Sure.
that when there's nobody in the studio, you can just go in there and just lay whatever you want down. You know, you can
Right.
take all the time in the world, and it's really
Yep.
it's a nice, peaceful experience. One of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Right
and
on.
it's you know, and it's just it's a whole different vibe than a show is. You know,
Sure.
if that makes sense.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I've been in both, and it is a different vibe. Yeah, at a show, you're trying, like you said, you're trying to give people an experience. You know what I mean? It's like going out to dinner versus cooking at home. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of well, to me, a show's like, hey, you're going for you know, the people to enjoy it, but you're like, watch me.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yep.
And in the studio, you're like, what can I lay down to make them listen, really listen, you know?
Right.
And I think that's really you know, how the scales tip, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have any songs that you only play live, you know, that people would never hear? And, you know, or have you ever considered doing it? Yeah.
Some I'm thinking about doing after our album comes out this year.
Mhm.
I'm thinking about doing, I'm going to call it Songs from the Past.
Yeah.
And just, it's a collection of like old songs I've written and like in past, like, you know, just in my past, you know, and other.
Yeah. Like before Floridaze.
Like, yeah, like I planned on maybe releasing with other projects that never happened. And then
Right.
I just kind of shelved them, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
we have you know, we have a bunch of new music planned to
Yeah.
make. We've got a work cut out for us, that's for sure.
That's awesome, man. I said I'm a percussionist. I don't really write the songs. I just play along with them. But it's always amazing to me people that front bands or, you know, guys like you. How many? I'm just curious about this. How you said you have songs that you've shelved. Obviously, you know all your new songs. You've been in bands before. How many songs would you say in your lifetime? Just give me like a rough guess that you've written and you remember.
I mean, I don't know, a lot.
Hundreds.
No, probably not that many.
Yeah.
No, I know right now that I'm planning on. We're not on the ones we got because we have a new single coming out here soon in about a month. It's called Changes. It's about how life changes all the time.
Right. Sure does.
Pretty much it.
Yes.
But other than that one, we have like 16 more. That's in the works.
16.
So, yeah, that's going to be on different like EPs and whatnot. That's my plan anyway.
Bro.
You know, me
Wow.
and the guys. But yeah, we just we're writing new songs every day, man. I try to write new songs wherever inspiration might hit me.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, you know, I get a writer's block where I don't have any inspiration for weeks at a time, and then it's like, what do I write about? You know?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's funny. I had Harrison Stafford from Groundation on the podcast a couple of months ago, and he had an artist he was working with, and the guy had 10 songs he was going to put on an album, and he hadn't done it yet. And Harrison's like, "So what else do you have?" He's like, "Just there's 10 songs. I'm waiting." He's like, "No." He's like, "Keep writing every day, man."
Yeah, you got.
He's like, "Don't wait." He's like, "All this creativity is probably flooding your brain and just kind of passing you by." He's like, "No, always keep writing, man. 100%."
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, man. So, is there any? I know there's a lot of people that have been with you since day one. I'd like to say that me and my wife have we've been around since pretty close to the beginning. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the fans who've been riding with you since the beginning?
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, thank you very much.
100%.
It's been a pleasure.
Like, yeah.
I mean,
no, it ain't over.
I mean, yeah, it's not over. Stay tuned and thank you.
That's beautiful. Yeah,
I mean, that's
100%.
pretty much, if I had to make it short, that's what it would be. You know.
Yep. I love
4
it.
words. But,
yes, sir. So, give me some links, man. Say people hadn't heard of Floridaze before. They want to check you guys out. They love the songs they just heard. Where can they
we're
find
on
you?
everything, man.
Media?
We're on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube Music for free.
Okay.
You know, you can look us up on Facebook, Instagram, you know.
And it's Floridaze.
Yes.
Floridaze.
I know we keep getting confused with Floridaze.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But that's not our band name.
Right. Yeah, that big difference.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can check us out there. And we are, you know, very grateful for that. So,
absolutely, man. 100%.
Listen to the song Reflections with Michael Sky. We got a new single coming out soon.
Beautiful.
You know, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun summer for sure.
And do yourself a favor, go to Hippie Fari. Actually, go to WTHC. Look for this episode, Floridaze. Check out the video. I'm wearing a dope...
That's a sick shirt too, dude.
Dang. Yes, man. It's going to be available on hippiefari.com exclusively. It's pretty awesome. Floridaze.
You can't even get it at the merch table, people.
Not even, man. Yes.
What? I got you better send me one.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope shirt. 100%, man. You know that. Scotty, man, we love you. Me and my beautiful wife, Kira, love you to death, man. Yes. We love Floridaze. You're an absolutely fantastic dude. Well, thank you for always taking the time to talk to me. I know sometimes I'll call you like, what's this fucking guy want to talk about?
Oh, never. That's never once went through my head. I promise.
That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for, you know, doing what you do, man. Taking the time to come on this podcast and talk about your band.
Thank you guys for doing what you do, dude.
Awesome, man. Well, I told you the last podcast, I was like, I'm hooking you in early. So whenever you guys are crushing it, I'll still be able to get you back on. You know?
Always.
Yes. That's beautiful, man. Much love. So, family, make sure you follow Floridaze, stream the music, support the movement, and check them out, man. They're an absolutely fantastic band. And also tune into my radio show. You just keep it locked right here. I'm going to open the show with a 5-track Floridaze block. So we're definitely going to be jamming out these guys. So a lot of fun, man. So, Scotty, thank you so much, man. Right on, brother. We definitely appreciate it.
Many blessings, dude.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you so much. And folks, there is strength in unity, so build your community. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'm the only Hippie Fari in the world. Very easy to find. Shoot me an email, info@hippiefari.com, and check out my website, hippiefari.com. And once again, catch me right after this Rootscast for Word, Sound, Power, Conscious Reggae Radio Show, selecting the best in conscious roots, steppers, and dub reggae from the 60s all the way till today. And a whole lot more going on. I got call-ins, I got interviews, I got all sorts of dope shit. It's a lot of fun. It's not just me playing music. It's an actual radio show. So this is Scotty the High-Strung Hippie and Kira the Irie Empress, reminding you to speak your mind before somebody else does it for you. And do something nice for somebody today. Grab flowers for your partner. Smoke out a stranger. Slip the homeless man a buck. But whatever you do, do it from the heart, because all good things start with the heart. Peace, love, and Rasta rhythms are all a part of the reggae revolution. One love, fam.
Nugs of many sizes, munchies, trippy friends, and stash jars are some of the gifts you'll find here at lovenugbuzz.com for a unique gift for your 420 friend. Love Nug Buzz will have what you want in the end.
Welcome to the shop where the colors come alive. Collectors dream and never shine like fireworks in the sky. Stacked to the ceiling with stories in light. Magic in the air when the toys play at night. Robots spinning, Game Boys flashing, action figures strike a pose. Barbie's got her sunglasses on, G.I. Joe's in hero mode. Arcade lights and vintage signs, glowing warm and bright. Everybody smiles when the toys play at night. Race cars roaring down the aisle like thunder and chrome. Furbies waking up like they just found home. Every shelf's a treasure map, everything feels right. Step into the wonder when the toys play at night. channel to the vibes, yeah, the signal stay strong. Roots in the system, play the truth in the song. High-strung hippie with the mic in his hand, broadcasting consciousness across the land. Friday night